world, my name is Nina Gaskell and I'm going to show you a very interesting recipe. It's called Blackeyed Beans Pie and Sweet Potato, and I've got all the ingredients here for you to use in cooking this fusion. First of all, I've got the black-eyed beans, which is the main ingredients, and I've got ginger there, I've got onions, I've got garlic, sweet pepper, coriander, tomatoes, orange, sweet potato, white sweet potato, and the cheese. To start with, we're now going to prepare the beans. I've got the beans on boil. It shouldn't take more than 20-25 minutes. And the next step now will be to prepare the sweet potato. There are two kinds of sweet potatoes, the orange version from Spain and the white version from South Africa. In this instance, I'm using the white version because the orange version tends to absorb liquid. So I'm going to peel, cube, and then onto the boil. I'm now peeling the sweet potatoes. I'm going to cube it in a minute, ready for the boil. The interesting thing is, I've always been asked, how did you manage to cook such wonderful dishes? And my answer has always been, my mommy taught me how to cook. My mommy taught me how to cook. Yay, yay, yay. They must say I've been bloody mad. Those are the cubed potatoes. It's gone in there, so it shouldn't take more than 15 minutes. And thereafter, it should be ready at the same time as the beans that I've prepared. I've chopped the sweet pepper, and at the same time, I've grated the ginger. The next step now is to prepare the sauce, which is the base for the dish. I've got 2 tablespoonfuls of vegetable oil in here. To that, I'm going to add the ginger and the onions and the garlic. These go on simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes, and thereafter you add the tomatoes. I prefer to cook everything all at the same time instead of having to simmer them gently, one ingredient at a time. That way everything runs smoothly. It's been simmering for 5 minutes now, so I'm going to add the tomatoes. There it goes. Stir. While that is simmering, I'm going to add the sweet pepper. A couple of handfuls of coriander leaves to give it that extra flavor. There you go. This should be simmering no more than 5 minutes. That's been simmering for 5 minutes, so now I'm going to crunch this stock and put all over it and stir. You can use any kind of stock you prefer, but I'm using chicken stock. You could use beef stock or ordinary vegetable stock. It doesn't really matter. Check there is enough seasoning in there. If it's not to your liking, you could still add a little bit more. And now I'm going to add the beans into the sauce. And just stir it for about 2-3 minutes, just to blend. That's lovely. I think it is. The next step is to mash the potato, and you've got a choice here. Either you mash it by hand or you use a potato ricer. I prefer to use the ricer because it gives you a very smooth mashed potato for the topping. I've finished preparing the savory sauce with the beans, so now I'm going to empty it into my baking dish. That goes in there, And the next step will be to top it with sweet potato and finish it off with cheese. You can use any kind of cheese you prefer. You can use cheddar or you can use Parmesan. It doesn't really matter. The next step now is to mash the sweet potato. So what I'm doing now is to put it into potato ricer, mash it straight onto the dish, and then off we go. Very easy. I prefer to use the ricer than having to mash it yourself because I think it makes life a bit easier. And then you mash it straight onto the top of the dish. Just spread it across and that should even itself out. It is hard work, I must say. I'm now grating the cheese directly onto the dish itself. And once you've done that, spread it all out evenly, and then it goes straight into the oven. It's now ready, and now the dish goes into the oven, gas mark 5 for 20 minutes. We are ready indeed. My pie is ready and I'm going to get it out from the oven. Now, there it is. Yeah, and here it is. How about that? How can anybody not like this pie? So, the taste of the eating is in the pudding or whatever it is, what is it you say?
The taste of the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
The proof is in the pudding.
Oh, God. I'm going to dish it out now. There it is. God, the smell. How about that? Haven't dished it out. There you go. So really, you can either eat it the way it is, or you can put a little bit of green salad with it, or you can have it with meat or chicken or with fish. The choice is yours. So really, you're spoiled for choice. But in my case, I'm going to dress it with a little bit of salad. Hello, boys. Shall we have a taste then?
Yeah, definitely.
There we go. I'll give. That's it. Let's have a taste. Be careful. It's very hot.
Is it?
Yes.
It looks lovely. Just want to get a bit of it.
What do you think?
I think it's lovely. I think it's really, really nice.
Because-
really, really seasoned, really well balanced.
Why I like this dish, because it actually got everything. It's got carbohydrate, it's got protein in there. Really, it's one of those family dish. You prepare it as I've just done, place it on the table, everybody will talk in. I mean, that's my black-eyed beans pie. It's all ready to be enjoyed. If you like it, go to my website, which is coming out soon, and my book will be published soon towards the end of this year, and all this recipe and many more are all in there. You'll be spoiled for choice. Good luck, enjoy cooking. See you soon.
Wait, just 1 second, can you stand still? Just want to get the focus.